Ah, okay.
Hi, Tapti. You just finished several months already with learning with language success. Why did you choose learning with language success?
Well, honestly, I was looking for a platform where I can easily onboard into this German language journey with having no basis and having no foundation. I think that it was the easiest thing for me in terms of, also your flexibility to start the classes at a time when I think most of us were also on vacation, because if you remember, we started around Christmas, and I think this was also the time when people go off on leave. But it worked out well for me because it was less busy for me at work, and that's how I think the whole journey started with language success. And um, I think that the fact that it was remote and the fact that it was flexible to my working times, and I just felt like the personal needs of me were really taken into consideration. So given all of these factors, it really worked out for me perfectly.
Okay, great. Yeah, and you also did already your A1 exam and had some proper preparation also for that, but also speaking wise. So overall, how do you feel now with the German language in your daily life?
Yeah, I mean, I started from a place where I really found that it would be almost unreal that I will be able to make conversations in German and or understand, written or speaking German. But I think with the progress I made, while having a really lot of work, I am really impressed with my own self that I was able to do it, right? And it definitely helps a lot because in the daily walks of life in Germany, it's something that I feel every day, that I understand things better.
Hmm.
And mm, that was the whole point of doing this, right? That it helps me settle in, and it makes the whole settling in easier, because this is what is, I think, very important, that although it may not be directly something I need for work, but outside of work, and even like going forward in work, I think that this already makes me feel really positive that I've chosen this path.
Amazing. And when you go out, do you dare a bit more to use German?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I try to always speak and start with German
Mhm.
in the conversation. Of course, with my current vocabulary and knowledge, I don't end up making lengthy conversations, but I can do like the basic things, ordering things at restaurant, cafes, or even asking for some help, or even if somebody is asking for something, then I can respond couple of sentences. um I think
Yes.
that helps. And sometimes even if I don't understand or I cannot communicate back everything, at least I figure out what the person is trying to communicate. And I think that really I think that, yeah, I try I try my best to
Course.
use
Yes,
German.
of course. And that's the foundation. And you decided to continue also with us, and we will build on that foundation, of course, until you feel even more comfortable and
Yeah,
are able to have then proper conversations and on more complex topics and so on.
yeah.
So, but very nice to hear. And how about your lesson? So your classes, what do you like about them?
I like that it's a all-rounded experience where we are focusing on every aspect of the language learning, keeping in mind the needs, that personal needs that I have, and what goals I have set to achieve within a certain timeline. That is one part of it, but then there is also the other part of it where there's a bit of relaxation, there's a bit of fun, and also making jokes about things. I think that's the lighter part of that whole session, which also makes me then look forward to it, rather than having anxiety or having like any kind of additional stress, because yeah, there's anyway a lot.
Yes, and you just told me that, yeah, that you like it, that you look forward to it, that you get along quite well with your teacher I matched you with.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I think that that's the main attraction for me, that I really have a very professional, very well trained teacher who is taking care of me, and I think that I'm really in good hands there. And she's really someone that who understands my specific way of learning, and then teaches me according to that. And then a lot of times maybe some things don't work, then she's always trying to find like maybe different options of conveying the same point.
Mhm.
And patient, oh my god, yeah, I should mention that, like somebody who is learning, and it takes a lot of patience from a teacher to teach. And because of course, like I make the same mistakes many times, and somebody who's impatient can not yeah, it may not be a good experience, but I think that she's excellent. Yeah.
Okay, very nice to hear. So overall, you're happy with the methodologies, with the teaching, how she guides you to
Mm.
reach your goals.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
To whom would you recommend to learn with language success?
I have, of course, now several times mentioned to all my colleagues and friends who are either learning or have learned that
Thank you.
classes. And yeah, I think pretty much everybody who I see that is wanting to learn or is yeah, asking about classes, I definitely recommend everyone. So that's for sure. Yeah.
Thank you, Tapti. That's really great to hear. And I'm really amazed about your progress and that we could start this conversation actually in German. Really cool. So,
Likewise.